One thing that's very important within the Diocese of Pueblo is we have the many cultures and the many different groups that have come within the diocese, and how much we can learn from one another, because we come with our rich heritage, we come with our language, we come with our culture, we come with our spirituality, and we become really the church, because we are many languages, many cultures, but one faith, one Lord, and one God.
A channel of your peace. When there is hatred, let me bring your love. When there is injury, your pardon go. Where there's doubt, true faith in you.
I'm Father John Kiernan, a priest retired from the Diocese of Pueblo. But for the past 10 years or so, it's been my great pleasure to have been associated with the program, the Hispanic Affairs Pastoral Project in the Grand Valley of Colorado. About 10 years ago, Father Gary Kennedy and Father John Costanzo had the idea of bringing the Guadalupana sisters into the area to conduct catechetical sessions.
I'm Father John Costanzo. Between 1988 and 1999, I was pastor at St. Joseph's Parish in Grand Junction. During that time that I was in the parish, actually at the very beginning of that time, I realized, together with the staff, that one of our needs was greater attention to the Spanish-speaking population of our parishioners. We had quite a significant number of people who had come from Mexico principally, and many of them had come as migrants, but were settling in to the area and were diversifying greatly in their occupations. But many of them, especially those who were not in the workforce, did not really speak English. And so we realized the need to have Spanish language liturgy and catechetics. And we needed help, not only with language issues, but with understanding cultural issues. When we found out that there were sisters, Guadalupana sisters, working on a short-term basis in a couple of other parishes in the diocese, they were doing like month-long experiences of pastoral outreach. We contacted them, and we were able to have, I believe, 2 years in a row, sisters coming into not only St. Joe's in Grand Junction, but to St. Anne's in Palisade, to St. Michael's in Delta, to St. Mary's in Montrose, and the Mission of Olathe, and actually began to become very acquainted with the territory. After a couple of years talking with the parish and with the rest of the deanery, we realized we wanted to see if we could get them on a full-time basis, and they were very willing to come. And so we began the wonderful experience of having Guadalupana sisters living and working within the Grand Junction Deanery.
Yes, when I first came here, I think it was like 2 years after the sisters came to live here. I was promoted on vocations, even though I wasn't part of the team, the provincial team, but I knew the reality, the need that I saw. It seems like it touched my heart. When I first came, the sisters were were playing the guitar, the sisters they were doing everything. Because the people were afraid to do things. They didn't know how to do it. At that time when I saw that need, I felt also the urgency to look for more people to get involved in to be formed as a lay people to work with the sisters, because I knew from that time that we didn't have enough sisters. The people needed to be trained, needed formation, and I think it was a time, and because of that great need that I saw, I also spoke with the bishop, and I said, but we need not 2 sisters, but 3 sisters. And they go, well, but we don't have a budget for 3 sisters. And because we are missionaries, and because we are called to work with the poor people, and to be there with them, especially where there are no priests, to help them. And that is our charism, to be with the people. And so again, we make an arrangement. We decided to help this mission, sending another sister, to be 3 sisters, to work in this specific program. And while we were as a congregation or as a delegation, supporting that 3rd sister. When Sister Hilda was getting out of the house of studies, we saw like it was the opportunity for her to come here, because also I met Hilda when she was a catechist. She was working in a parish rectory where I was a dearie. And so I saw in her a tremendous ability, I would say, of being a leader, of being a person to teach, to show other people how to do things. And I felt confidence in her ability.
¿Ustedes creen que Jesús quiso la cruz? No, pero no le tuvo.
And we sent her here with that specific mission, that Sister Hilda was appointed to be the coordinator of this project, working as a team, the 3 sisters. Okay, and each one of them were promoting their own leaderships in their own communities.